Hey guys, how's it going? DUJ2 here, and welcome back to Kingdom Hearts Union Cross. Now, don't worry, I'm not going to be pulling. What I want to talk about right now is I want to talk about the VIP. As you guys can see, I haven't bought VIP yet. Right now, it is Tuesday, August the 14th at 8:45 p.m. where we are, and I'm not going to buy it right now either. But I want to talk about it. I want to talk about VIP because, as always, and this happens every single time that we get a VIP with a medal attached to it, which let's go take a look at them real quick. I'm actually enjoying raiding it right now. I haven't really had a chance to raid that much today, so I'm really enjoying it right now. And the fact that we have 0 AP. So this week we get the KH3 Sora and the KR10. Now, before you guys say anything, because I know a lot of people are going to say, well, why are you explaining this? We already know this. There are a lot of new players to the game. Actually, oh yeah, it's Monday. It's Monday. Thank you. I'm sorry about that. It is Monday. Monday. So good to me. Wow, it's Monday. Okay, sorry. Pause, rewind, refresh, and redo it. It is Monday, August the 14th. It's good. So I know there's a lot of people who are new to the game and they're coming to the game asking, and we've had pretty much every single time this happens, every single time there's a VIP, there's always at least a couple of people who come into the stream or ask in, a comment on YouTube, hey, is it worth it? Is it worth buying VIP this week? So let's talk about that really quick again. VIP is pretty much a way of unlocking certain things that are behind a paywall, a weekly paywall. If you enjoy this game, if you enjoy playing this game and you intend to spend money on this game, buying VIP is actually not a bad way of storing up your jewels and getting something back for it. Not only do you get the discounted jewels, which is you get 3,000 for the price of 1,700, but on weeks like this, you're also going to get the extra 1,400 jewels from that banner. Well, banner? What do we call the banner? Yeah, it's a banner, the KR10 banner. So whenever we have a VIP medal, it's actually a little bit worth it if you're thinking just purely from the financial point of view of buying jewels in the game. So 4,400 jewels, just looking at the jewels, 4,400 jewels for $15 is not really that bad. Plus you're going to get both the KH3 Sora EX in this one, and you're going to get the level 10. Level 10? Yeah, sorry, KR10. You're going to get KR10 as well. So yeah, I mean, that's actually not a bad deal. And I say deal in quotation marks because you guys know how we feel about this. And just think of it this way too, because I do like talking about the reality of it. If you're going to start buying VIP, and if you go like let's say like me, and you go to like just purely VIP every single week, which that's not true because I have bought jewels as well, and that's thank you to people who have donated, and whenever I buy jewels like that, but apart from that, I only buy VIP now. Now think of it this way too though, only buying VIP every single week is $15 every week, which translates to $60 a month, which translates to $720 a year. Now, for $720 a year, you could buy yourself a lot of other stuff that would probably keep you entertained. And my system just went down. The button guy does not want me talking about this, guys. But yeah, I mean, so if you look at it from that point of view, we do have a lot of it is a large amount of money. So if you are going to dedicate yourself to purchasing VIP every single week, then I mean, come on, we've thought about this before, in the fact of, we've said this before, none of us actually thought we were going to be playing this game near getting close to 500 days. 500 days. Time flies so fast, guys. But we've been playing this game almost every single day for almost 500 days. So looking at it from that point of view, then it is very possible that you are very capable of spending the money in the long term. So just keep an eye on that. Keep an eye on how much you're spending on this game. And the most important thing is, don't look back a year from now and think, wow, I wish I hadn't spent all that money. I wish I hadn't spent all that time. But again, your level of enjoyment, your level of entertainment, as long as you're happy and you're aware of what you're doing, that's all that matters. So that is my opinion. pretty much always when it comes to VIP in these weeks. So in this particular week, yeah, I think that if you've got $15 in your pocket, and I actually used this analogy the other day. I said, if you have $15 in your pocket, then you could think, oh, you know what? I could go buy a pizza, or I could go and buy VIP. You know, pizza, it's gone in a half an hour. VIP lasts you a whole week, and you get the jewels. So think of it that way if you want. But now we are going to talk about Axel B. Why do I keep calling him Zyx? Axel B. So Axel B. And I want to do a really quick talk right now, because I want to talk not only about Axel B, but I also want to talk about all the Organization 13 medals that we've gotten. Because this is something that I've noticed is very much a recurring thing for me. And I'm going to, you know what? I'm not even going to combine them right now because that's going to take too long. But the most important thing that I want to make note of, and everyone knows this already. Well, if you don't know, here you go. It's a tier 3, okay? So tier 3 medals. Unless, of course, unless we have a way that maybe Square Enix comes up in the future with a way of taking a medal up a tier, for example, or adding a trait slot. So, for example, if in the future they release some sort of medal or event or something where you can add a trait slot, or you can take a medal up a tier and it adds a trait slot as well, these are stuck with one. So the combination where we think of, oh, you know, like this one with double cast and something else, it's really, really hard to do. It's a very, very hard thing to do. So that's why just purely looking at Organization 13 medals, most of the time, 9 out of 10 times, you guys are going to hear me say raid. I want the raid. I want the raid, the raid trait, because the raid trait is possibly the easiest one to use in that sense, because with the 40% raid on the first slot, this one, it's also going to have the buff. It's going to be awesome. But this is a buffing medal. So buffing and debuffing medals, for example, like Vex and B. Vex and B, I forget what I ended up getting with Vex and B, but Vex and B, I would have loved to have double cast, because Vex and B is one of those key medals that help you survive in long battles. Now, for example, with Axel B, I know there's a lot of people who are saying, hey, what should I get? What shouldn't I get? Remember, this is a tier 3 medal. It is a tier 3 medal, so it's only going to go up to 100%. There are a lot of tier 5 medals coming out now that have some awesome traits. And if you're pulling in this, that have awesome multipliers and awesome guilds, because, you know, the tier 5. So, and skills, awesome skills too. So think of it from the, special attacks. So think of it from that point of view. If you're going to be playing this game for a while and you're going to be pulling, then chances are you're going to get tier 5 medals that are going to be much more powerful, even in the buffing and debuffing states. So Axel B is very much a medal that, of course, is going to come in handy, because you know how they do this. Look at the look at Axel B's event. I mean, it was made to use HPO, which I didn't. So using HPO was very key for this. So you know that this medal right here, you know that possibly in the next event, the next high score challenge, or some event in the near future, this medal is going to be crucial to have for those events. And that's just how they do the game. That's just how they do it. You know, you need a medal for a moment, and then certain medals like Pluto, Vex and B, Cinderella and Jax, SP Cinderella, a lot of medals like that have the buffing and debuffing for certain situations, those do come in handy in the future for other situations. They do. But then we also have medals like HPO and other medals that are also coming in to supplement that. So if you don't have one, you can have the other, which is actually pretty cool in that sense. But it also increases the pool of medals so much. But anyway, so with Axel B, what am I hoping for? I'm hoping for raids. If I don't get raids, double cast. Those are the two that I would want. Am I going to be using Axel B that much? Honestly, if I get the double cast, I kind of think that it would be a little bit of not so useful for me, because I would want to use him in Moogle of Glory, maybe use him in other situations. It is going to be power strength though, so if you use him in Moogle of Glory, who are you going to put in that fourth slot, because you do have that reverse magic. So it's one of those situations where it's kind of like, okay, I get double cast, that's great, but what if I have another tier 5 medal that's going to give me a buff or a debuff, or no, a buff If I have another metal, it's going to give me a power buff. And I know I don't have Fenrir yet. I do need Fenrir. But if I were to use him in that situation and I have another metal that has a power buff, it's going to be wasted. So that's why I don't really want double cast on this Axel beat, but I wouldn't say no if I got it. But if you guys ask my opinion, I want raids. I want raids on pretty much every single one of these organization 13 metals, just because I feel that's going to be one of the best uses for my metals and for my keyblades. But I'm going to leave it there, guys. Yes, I will be working on these metals very soon, hopefully. I also got some poos and everything. I'm almost out of space again. Oh, you know what? I did want to check real quick. Do we have increased storage on sale? No, we don't. So hopefully increased storage does get on sale soon, because I do need to get some more slots, or I definitely need to go through and sell a lot of stuff. So, yeah, 1 SP metals. Yeah, proper artists just say, I'm just saying I remember those days DUJ used to get hyped for 1 SP metals. I still get hyped for the 1 SP metals. But now that we have like Tyree and other metals that, you know, and we have skills too, 1 SP and everything, you can kind of make any metal a 1 SP. But yeah, definitely, yeah. And we have AB3 Max and 1 SP now. It's amazing. Thank you very much for watching, guys. As always, I am DUJ2. No, I will not be pulling from this banner at all. The Key Art 2 Magic Room deal. No, I will not be pulling it. That guy right there, not going to be pulling from it. Thank you very much. Totally less than 3, all of you. And I'll see you guys next time. See ya.